Okay, am I the only one who remembers when back in the day, watching movies and TV shows was like something unproductive, you know? It was a waste of time. Because nowadays, whenever I watch a movie or, watch a TV show, I think like I've achieved something. I feel like I've done something very productive. I found it really funny. Like, I used to think to myself, like, at the end of the day, I'm still, wasting my time on watching movies and TV shows. But I still, for some reason, feel like I'm doing something productive. And I used to think that I feel like this, and I used to think that that's weird. But then I was like talking with some of my friends like a few days ago, and they said to me like, "Yo, whenever I watch a movie, I feel like I do something productive." And I was like, "Wait, but you also feel that?" And I was like, "Wait a minute. I think this is actually like a trend happening now." And I began to think about it. I was like, "Wait, why is that even a thing? Why are we starting to think that movies and TV shows are productive now?" And I think it's because of brain rot. I don't think that's like a huge revelation, but I mean, ever since brain rot, or I would say like short form vertical content like shorts or reels, the bar has been set so low, like so low. Like back in the days, watching movies like Fight Club or something like that, it used to be like that was the standard, right? If you want to waste your time, what are you gonna do? You're gonna watch a movie or you're gonna watch a TV show. You're gonna watch a well-made thing, and you're gonna waste your time watching that well-made, thought-out thing with an underlying meaning too, right? And nowadays, it's like, oh, you're gonna waste your time. What are you gonna do? You're gonna scroll on TikTok. You're gonna scroll on Insta or YouTube, and what are you gonna see? You're gonna see, you know, yeah, you're gonna see a lot of that. So movies nowadays are presented as something that you should watch to like increase your knowledge, to become more thoughtful, to think deeper. That's a totally different type of marketing for movies than what it was like, like 30 years ago, 20 years ago. I'm not that old, but I'm just saying, even like 10 years ago, movies were not thought provoking, or of course there were movies that were thought provoking. I'm not saying that there weren't movies like that, but a lot of them was just a fun time, just a fun way to spend 3 hours at a time. Nowadays, 3 hours of your day is just spent doing this. And yeah, I mean, it's just funny. Do you guys think that, watching movies is a waste of time or not? Because at the end of the day, I would say that watching a movie is more productive than watching, something like, the Love Island, AI fruit Love Island shit that was happening. I don't use TikTok, okay? I don't know. I don't use TikTok. But yeah, I was just wondering if you guys ever felt the same way. If anybody's watching, go and comment down below and tell me if you think that movies are thought-provoking or like a productive way of spending your time now. And if you actually believe that, just tell me some movies down below which you think are like productive. Like, of course, there are some movies that are very like, you should watch them to actually like, increase your brain or something. But and I think that that's just a funny thing, right? But there's also another aspect of this, like I would say 10 years ago or like 7 years ago even. Watching YouTube long form was just, it was the waste of time. It was the social media of the time. But nowadays, I'm starting to think this about the YouTube videos too. But nowadays, I'm starting to slowly look at YouTube videos, long form videos, the same way I start to look at, movies. Like Ryan Trahan's movie. I don't watch like Mr. Beast slop. I'm not hating, he's like a goat of YouTube, but I just don't watch Mr. Beast stuff. I'm gonna say like Ryan Trahan's videos. Whenever I watch like a Ryan Trahan video, I feel like this is some quality shit. Like I don't think that that's a productive time, but I do think that was a time well spent as compared to something like, scrolling on Instagram or YouTube Shorts. I would still say that that's a better way of spending your time, which is just funnier because and that's funny, right? Because even that isn't a good way of spending your time, because at the end of the day, those videos don't even have a morals as compared to like those movies. Those videos are just purely entertainment based. Like I'm just thinking how far can we go, right? Like, is there gonna be a point where Tong 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 Sahur is like, the productive thing? I'm just wondering, will there be a time when we think like, oh, watching Tong 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 Sahur, that's so productive, and just imagine what would be the thing that we would think is not productive then. Like, what would be the thing that would make us go, yeah, that's a waste of time, like 15 years from now? Like, I can't even imagine that. Like, probably AI slop VR or something, But yeah, I mean, that's just a funny way of things going down the hill. We are slowly evolving, and we went from thinking of movies as being a waste of time to being something productive and we are slowly thinking the same about YouTube videos, and slowly YouTube videos, watching YouTube videos long form is gonna be something productive, and who knows, down the line maybe even YouTube Shorts. Who knows?